When Edward VIII abdicated the throne in 1936, his younger brother, George VI, was thrust into the limelight and became King of the British Empire. Before we take a look at the definitive stamps in question, I'll give you a few quick facts about George VI. His real name was Albert, not George, but he took the name George to emphasise continuity with his father and restore confidence in the monarchy after his brother abdicated. He was the first member of the royal family to learn to fly. He suffered from a nervous stammer, which was well documented and highlighted in the movie The King's Speech, made a couple of years ago now. He also saw active service, and in World War I, he fought in the Battle of Jutland, a naval battle between Britain and Germany that lasted 36 hours, in which 25 ships were sunk and over 8,000 British and German servicemen were killed. Right, let's have a look at the stamps in question. The three most used values of the definitive stamps, the half D, 1D and 2.5D, were issued on the 10th of May 1937, 3 days before this. The coronation stamp. Between 1937 and 1947, a total of 15 lower denomination definitives were released. And here they are, starting with the half D and going all the way up to the 1 shilling. The central design of these stamps all feature a crown above the left-facing portrait of the king. And as mentioned in a previous video, the portrait is printed in a lighter shade than the background for most, giving them a cameo-like appearance. Now I'm going to take away these 9 stamps here at the bottom, and I'm going to rearrange these 6 stamps here and bring in another 6 issues. There we go. Between 1941 and 1942, the half D through to the 3D were reissued in lighter colours. Can you see the clear colour difference on each stamp? The darker shade is on the left, the lighter shade is on the right for each set of stamps. This was apparently a wartime economy measure to presumably save on printing ink and wear on the cylinders. Then between 1950 and 1951, the half D, 1D, 1.5D, 2D, 2.5D and the 4D stamps changed colour again. Here you go, as you can see the difference better when they're placed next to the originals. So green became orange, red became blue, brown became green, orange became brown, blue became red, and green became blue. Okay, that's it for the low definitives. We'll take a look at some of the high definitive King George VI stamps in a future video. A total of 58 basic stamps were issued, so it's a great set to try and complete. I'm sure you've all got some of these stamps in your collections, so let me know in the comments section below. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Here are a few other videos that I'm sure you will like, so do check them out. Thanks for watching if you have, and until the next video, bye for now.